Hello, everybody. Sorry for the little delay, but was traveling. Had a lot of great spiritual talk for it. I was in a Facebook, posted where I was. It's a beautiful place. You just see the Black Sea. If you go to the Facebook, you'll see the picture. I might share it with you guys here on the channel because it's needed. It is needed. Also, while I was there, just before I left, the energy was intense, and someone from Canada, far, far, far away on the other side of the earth, confirms the energies. I have quite a few people that I'm sharing the energies within, and we talk about these energies. And a while back, we talk about the energies, the way they are intense, and uh, we were kind of like a little bit laughing. They are intense now, but what's going to happen when the energies they're going to hit next few weeks? And he was just laughing on it as like, I don't know what we're going to do. You don't have to know what you need to do. You are going to look the things inside of you, and you will figure out what you have to remove from your life. That's what the intensity is. That's what the things are. That's what the situations is to have a better relationships with yourself that will reflect the relationships with others. That's what it is. We're going to talk about today. It is do not call your twin, especially your runner. We'll talk about this because there is quite a few reasons. You keep the channel up. It does. You tell them, listen, I'm giving you this opportunity. I'm giving it this situations. I'm giving you, I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to be. When you're ready to talk, I'm here. I'm open for it. By the way, why do not call the TF? It came in from Tweety TH. So I want to recognize it for that's the user here. And that was a suggestion here about this talk for it. So that's what we are going to be talking about it today. We are going to dive in deep because there is a two main reasons. Okay, one main reason is to get rid of the codependency of each other that is built on a human base understanding and allow it the real love to be. And if it's the runner, which is the other main reason for it, the runner out of the connection is today to realize the real love is it real from within. Okay, so we're gonna go dive within this, and right now let's recognize the people who are in the chat. Diamond B, Margot, and Sasha. I know there is some going to be people who's not going to be coming in for it because it's my fault. It's too late for it. Usually it's around 4 o'clock, but during the spiritual talks and things for it, had a great talk with a turtle, a very beautiful turtle out there for, and had a great sharing moments with for, and you'll see it on the Facebook with it. But here is we are going to be talking about the not call. You will know when the energy comes in from within you. It is like, you know what? Let them figure out the things on their own because when I help them out, that's not going to be help. But when they realize they need the help, I'm there for them. This is a illumination process for your own self, but you also allowing them to look from within them, and they can keep up. They can go ahead and look from within them. What is the situations? Where the things are? What the case is from within? People say communicate with your twin flame. Yeah, but that comes from needs. If you have any needs, that is it, the needs to balance the energy between you. That is to release the situations, to talk about a situation, not about other things. When you're talking about other things, accept your own connections for it, guess what? The energy stays there. The unsolved balance stays there. The things are staying there. and the communications, it's not good. Not either for you, not the other for them. This connection is about you to use the channel of communications between you and the twin flame. It is about this energy. It is about this deep, deep grief, if I have to say, of missing each other. Hello, beloved Empress. Thank you. Glad to see you here. Appreciate it. Thank you for saying hi and thank you for coming into the chat. But look at it with the positive side, okay? First of all, within you, we are going to be looking at your side right now of no communications. You're going to get rid of the codependency that is built inside of you, that you need them. You really need them in your life. That is a codependency. You need them for only one reason, to give them love. That's it. To share that love between you, them, and the universe. That's it. You to get that energies out there that it has been stalling, that has been kind of like sitting there doing nothing. And the grief of that energy that it's not anymore exchanged between you, them, and the universe as well, that is the deepest grief you can feel from within. This is the separation from within the universe itself, from within that God-given marriage of it from with it. And that's what this energy is there right now. They're too heavy about this. A lot of you feel this. It's like two opposite energy. The one energy, I don't need my twin flame. I don't care. I don't want to go. I don't want to. They're not worth it. They are crap and they are BS and they are everything in the world. The other energy, though, the deep dive then energy there is about it, it is to give them the opportunity to look and dive from within. They are coming to asking you, what did I do this for? What's happening with me? What is this situation is? And you have to be brutally, brutally honest. You have to tell them what you're going to have to tell them. If you have to tell them whatever that might be, that hey, you act like a kid, or you play with me, or you lie to me, or you cheat to me, and whatever it is, that's what this is. You are to bring the truth out. Until the truth out doesn't come out, let me tell you, there's going to be this intense energy in you and in them. That's what this is. But when there is no cause, you actually tell them, listen, there is no other reasons to call except to clear out the truth and the energy. Faye Thomas, thank you. Thank you for coming into the chat. I like that you coming in here. So here is, you are growing when you remove the human base need of communicating, of everything for it. You get rid of it. So what's left? Only the spiritual side. Only the spiritual side from within. You're not blocking the communications. You're just allowing the divine communications to come in. That's the only thing that it's going to be left before your union. And you know it from within. You know it deeply from within that that is the only road. There is no need for stupid 3D talks of how the things are and so on and so on. You're not interested anymore on this. You're interested only on one thing, the true love. It is within them or not. That's it. And that is in the soul, that is within the spirit. You're not interested in any other talks. You're on, you have the talks to clear out the situation so it can comes in the love. That's it. Period. And you give them the chance on their side to look and dive from within them so they can understand is that is real love. What is going on from with me? Why did they act like this? Confirmations in there. You guys know what is that is the things. What I need to work on it, what I need to do for it, how could have been, what have been, and so on and so on. Okay, they gotta be ready to look for forgiveness, for apologize, but to who? To you first? No, to themselves first. If they cannot forgive themselves, how can they ask for forgiveness from you? Even if you give them the forgiveness, it's not going to work because they cannot forgive themselves. Hi, Guy. Thank you for coming in. Glad to see you here. And if there is no communications, well, guess what? No external communications. What's left? Only the internal communications within themselves. You are giving them this chance and an opportunity. They can dive deep from within. Hi, CC. Thank you for coming. And guess what? You give them the illumination. They can figure out their self process, their self evaluations from within. They illuminate within themselves. I need to grow within this. I need to understand this better. I have to be a better person. I have to change myself. I have to grow within this. I have to grow within that. Why? Because if it's true love, the love is going to burn them from within. That is the fire in the soul. Okay? That your illumination process about that fire of love, to allow it, the love, the divine love within them, to work itself out from within. It's not like forcing them. You aren't forcing them. You would have forcing them if you pick up the phone and tell them, listen, you are screwing up this. You're so such and such. You're so such and such a shit. And you're not working anything. And you know what? Bye. This is called nasty grams. Okay? Instead of having an honest conversations, it's like they're asking a question. It's like, do you really truly want to know the answer? And you give them the answer. It doesn't matter how hard that is. Yes, you're gonna push their buttons, but if they understand from within that you're not judging them because the ego is not there, they understand it's a path of they have to look more deep and getting the understanding that will reach the illumination process within them. But that has to be done with inner peace, not with nasty grams, not with the calls of continuously, hey, where are we going to meet? Not with the pressure we have to meet, not with the pressure, let's make it up in the bed, or not with, hey, I need you, I have to come here because I need some help with this, this, and this. No, it is about love. Not about anyone else. It is about the love between you and them. Once the love getting in there, once the union happens in there, the union can resolve all the problems that are the limitations for the union. They will work it out. The love can fix and find out the answers for everything. Now, a lot of the people have focused the other way around. Oh, this is the problem, that is the problem, and this is this, and that is it. Yes, it is. But if you have the love, you can solve this together, not one by one. That is the hard lessons within the union. Finally, to solve the energies and the situations from within. If that is the runner, you have a runner chase communications. You don't communicate with the runner. The runner running from themselves. They can give you excuses. They may find some people to make an excuse. They may find some situations to make an excuse. The excuse doesn't solve the situations, and they know it from within. You give them an opportunity to understand that they're running from the truth within them, from the true love within them, not about anything else. That's why you don't call them. They call you back. It is like, hey, can I see you? I need to talk to you. They have some few questions. I feel they're weird. I dream about their dreams. I dream about that stuff. Listen, this and this is happening, just so you know. That's what the runner is calling. You don't chase them. When you don't chase them, they don't run. That is the reason don't call TF. Let them figure things out from within. Because when you are there, when you explain everything, when you give everything, when you do everything, guess what? They probably didn't appreciate it. They probably missed seeing it because they have a different agenda for the union. And guess what? Now you show them the truth from within. They can see, they can appreciate it, they can realize what did they need from within. There's going to be a lot of internal processes going on right now, energy wise, and we talk about it. This veil, the veil, the energy is increasing right now. So you are going to see it. But if you look at it from within, about do not call this the TF, that's what the reason is for. Because there is a illumination process in order. You listen the divine order. The divine energies are there. Not yours, not theirs. Divine energies. You actually allow the divine energies only to talk from within them. That's the reason why you let them go to the divine. Let it go to baby. Hey, babe, here, go to the divine. Divine love to talk from within them. That's a real, true love that will deeply missing the connections, the energies exchange between you, them, and the divine. That is for it. All right. So, Faye Thomas, I did everything to help him to travel to me, but that was all blocked, out of our control. You're so right. We have to wait on the divine timing. Exactly. You can help him. You can actually go to them. You can do whatever it's have to be getting done, and so on and so on. But if they didn't hadn't let it go of past relationships, if they have things that are being hiding, if they have things that they're not ready for you, and so on. All that crap is going to come out on the surface. And let me tell you, if they did something, that's all these things right now, it's crumbling. A lot of the twin flames, they're crumbling right now. Specifically within the runners, everything that the runner has been hold on to it, it's going away because they hold on to the wrong stuff and they abandon their TF. That's what that current energy is. And some of the runners, they know that. And hopefully some of you runners here that listen to this video, if you have the guts to come out to verify this information, that would be very gladly helpful for the community. Faith Thomas, so we just pray and wait to see as it is out of our hands. Exactly, it's out of our hands. Always been out of our hands. The thing for us is that we all thought that this is in our control, as same as our primary basic human behaviors. We thought that we are in control. We are not in control of anything. Only our control is the connections with divine and our repentance and thankfulness and give us back into the divine. That is in our control. Everything else is, guess what? It's beyond our control. It's beyond our control to control other people, especially the twin flame connection. People who think that they have to control their connections, they are in a huge, huge mistakes. They may be using all sort of gimmicks, manifestations, magic, spells, work, and so on and so on. I actually talked about magic today, and they came in and asked me, "Dio, what was that about the magic?" Magic comes in a lot of forms. Magic, light is a magic because it distorts reality. Uh, Manipulations, it is a magic. Okay, magic spells and so on. Magic energy. You know what the magic energy is? It is you putting a magic out there, and that magic it's a low vibrational, and it stays out in the universe. We talk about this, and that magic, if it's made it for someone, but that someone it is because it's false, is not based in reality. Guess what? That energy goes back to the sender sometimes, because if he vibrates on that vibrations, the energy of that doesn't move forward, it's coming back. It's known as backfire from within. So when you don't call the twin flame, you allow all those kind of like energies that can be revised, reevaluate, and all those energy to be cleared that out for it from within. But the beauty is of all this illumination process between the twin flames before a union, it is about this. You are ready, you're on the front of the door, and you tell them you have to come here on your own. You have to come to this conclusion as who we are. You have to understand this energy of what we are. You have to be understand these divine energies. Otherwise, there is no acceptance from the divine. It's not about yours acceptance only. It is also acceptance from the divine. That's what this is. So, CC, how can your twin know you let it go to the divine where they don't communicate and they don't involve yet? Oh, they'll come up. They will know. They call you. They call you back. So they show up. Maybe it'll take him like 6 months, 8 months. Lately, it's been a lot of resurfaces of the runners. There was someone that I talked to that was disconnect from the twin. Actually, I helped her complete itself as a twin to come in and into that level of the truth. And to the twin shows up. It's like, hey, let's go. We are going to go out for a 1 week. And guess what? They came in, the talk, and so on. Yes, he begins to be evolved, but he's not there yet and her level. And she's like, I have to wait, or I don't know what the heck is going to happen. Because things have to be changed. They're not in a place. The energy is not in a place. Okay? So you allow the divine to work from within. Now he is like, I don't know what's going on. It's all this energy. How you doing? And she's what like, um, I gotta go to work. You don't care about these communications anymore. All you want to know it is about, you know what? I realize that we are twin flames, and I don't know, but I need your help. Let me know. What do you think we should do? They know already what to do. They don't accept it. Because before the divine acceptance, the runner, the other side, have to accept the divine from within about you. And that's what this acceptance cannot be forced from you. That acceptance coming from within them. You can't do that for it. That is the part of the truth from within them. Otherwise, it's going to be like before. Face mask, you tell them, and so on and so on. And guess what? Things going to be given in a worst. A lot of the people, it is about this. But when the acceptance is there, you can feel that from with. Yeah, they got to evolve within. Can they feel the freedom of acceptance? Yes. The more they begin to accept you from within them, the more free of this intense pressure of the divine coming. They see it from within them. They understand it. So that's how it goes. When you aren't hurt by their silence anymore, yeah, you're also not getting hurt from their silence because guess what? You know their silence, it is about uh, illuminations. You're not anymore forcing the union. As a chaser, you stop forcing him the needing for this union because you finally come to the point it is like illumination processes. There's nothing else I can do for you. I showed him who you are. I support him. I did this. I did that. I show him after everything you gave it to them, and they're not happy with it. What are you gonna do? You leave it to the divine. They have to look in the acceptance from within them. If the love is real within them, it's gonna kick in. If it's not, it is not gonna be. And you have to be okay. But that is the part you already overcome that either with or without them, you are gonna coming. You are the twin flame on your own. You got rid of the codependency from within you, which is beautiful thing. Beautiful. Well, they are stepping to the new. Always come with the dark night of the soul. The step of the new comes in with the realization. It doesn't really have to have the dark night of the soul or soul shock or whatever. The soul shock comes in when they figured out that they were their own self-hater behavior within them was empowering their ego, and they will understand why they were self-hating themselves, because someone, something down the road within their behavior wasn't the right thing from within them. The dark night of the soul is that is when you are resisting the divine that comes in and talk to you. It is about telling, show them, go see them, go do this, go this revelations, explain this, explain that, write them a letter. That is about the runner. And they're resisting everything. And when they're resisting the divine and they get angry at the divine, then the divine says, oh, you don't want to be the good way, to the light. Really, let me illuminate you within the dark. I was talking about yesterday about the yin yang situation. Okay. Uh, when you're in this darkness, guess what is in the center? It's the light. You dive deep in there, and they put you in this darkness, and you find your soul. That is the divine reasons from within. It is the same thing with the light side. You're suppressing the darkness that you don't want to understand. But when you understand the darkness from within, you illuminate it about the whole part that you are rejecting. Because if you're suppressing the dark from within, the other half of the yin yang situation is darkness. So you're suppressing the half of the energy that it's out there available. It's going to take you a lot of illumination to understand this process. Faith Thomas, I understand that now and explain to him the best I can. We grieved for a while, but now I just accept and surrender. At first, I really worried about our age difference, but let that go. Exactly, the age difference, the all situations, whatever the things might be, you let him go. You understand better from within. And I'm so happy for you, Faith Thomas, that you got through it. So happy because of that energy. Let's talk about a little bit about this energy in there. With letting go. Is that free you up? Is that put a more lighter into the connection? Because if it does, that you're removing your own desires from the connection. Your desire how the outcome should be, what your twin flame should have done it. Desires that actually sets the freedom free. You get the bird out of the cage, and if the birds come back to you, it's yours. That's what you do. That's what you wait for. But it has to come from within them. It has to come from the bird. The bird has to decide to come to you. A lot of the runner chaser situations on this do not call your twin flame. It comes in so they can go and try different relationships or different communications. They will understand that wherever attention seeking they seeking out there, different than yours, is not the one that they are looking for, because it's not going to match the one from the universe and not the one within you. They're always going to seeking someone like you, something like you, and it's never going to be like that. Why? Because they had it with you. Very rarely case the divine is going to interfere on that. Very rarely when they see something from within the person, something within the journey, something within the divine path has to be adjusted or corrected. But that is a divine powers. That's what the reason is you let your twin flame go to the divine. How the divine is going to process with them, is going to crash their life, is going to destroy their life. That is not your business. Trust me, it's not. That's why you have to worry about the relationship within yourself with the divine. Your personal relationship with God. Beautiful. Okay. All right, guys. Uh, any beautiful questions you guys have? I'm here to answer it for you guys. Otherwise, I've been working a lot of things, and working to get situations for. So hopefully, within the next month or so, the things are going to get ready for you guys to be much better for it. Um, but look within yourself when you were constantly talking to them, and all of a sudden they are feeling this pressure from you when you call them. How are you? How is it going? And so on. What is this for? Is that was a codependency, or that is because their energy from within you, it was really pushing for that exchange? You're going to find the both too from within you. You're going to find it. You're going to also find it if you were in physical within them, spending a time within the physical within them. Did you give them all the energy, and sometimes they don't push it? That is because they don't give you back, and you want to give it more. They don't give you back, and you want to give it more. Like, hey, let's exchange more energy. And they're like, I don't want to give you energy, but you need that exchange, and you give more and more and more until actually you're getting depleted. You didn't receive anything. But at the end of the day, later on, they're missing you. They're missing you giving to them. So if it's a real love, they'll change and they begin to give love. And that's what some of the runners, when they begin to feel the love for it, they're develop the love from within them. Everything begins to be more clear lately. Within the twin flame journey, we have more things that are going to be clear right now, and Scorpio and the Sagittarius season. So stay tuned. I'm going to make a very special report about Venus and Scorpio. So just so you guys know, you to be aware of about it, and we are going to be talk about if you have a Venus and Scorpio, and all kind of like astrology questions for it. We are going to do it today. It's 1 second. Let's see. Yeah, today it's Friday, so we are going to be probably doing it sometimes tomorrow. Okay, guys. All right, we are having some topics for tomorrow and day after tomorrow. But if something else is changing, let me know. But for tomorrow, we are going to discuss the need of separation for personal growth. And we're going to be talking about this personal growth. And I know you're here, Diamond B. Thank you for this um, topic idea from within. I know tomorrow is going to be a Saturday. There's going to be some more people coming into the chat, and so on and so on. So if you guys have so many questions ready to answer, if not, we can go ahead, share the love and the peace here, and we're gonna go see each other later on. Very grounding. Thank you, dear. Yes, this is a very grounding process because when they come back and you establish the communications with them, and when you tell them, listen, I'm not gonna bother you. I'm not gonna come in and interfere with your process. If there is something, I'll let you know. But otherwise, I will wait for you to make a call when you're ready, whatever you want to talk. I'm here. You give them a chance and opportunity to balance that energy with you. You give them a chance to be truthful from within you. You give them a chance they can see the side that they don't see from within themselves. But at the same time, you give yourself an opportunity to be more free within this energy. Let me tell you, it's freeing you up. Okay, it's freeing you up, and creates the connections a little bit more better than the separation process itself. Because after the separation, it's the illumination process. And you know this is the illumination process you and them are going through. And this why it's your job. It doesn't matter how much may be hard for you. You may feel the grief, you may feel the sadness, you may feeling the missing, you may feeling the cries at night, you may feeling the intense energy, you may feel the anger inside. But guess what? You don't react because that's not yours. They are fighting from within themselves. They're fighting within. What do you have in you is only the peace. You give them that peace so they can find the peace from within, but they have to resolve their issues from within themselves. And that's what it's so grounding. That's what is beautiful. That's what this illumination process is about. All right, guys. So let's share the love and the peace here. Hopefully, this session was beautiful to you guys, and hopefully, your journey is going to be coming out pretty soon. A lot of the twin flames begin to feel that there is something going to happen within 2 or 3 months for it, and so on and so on. Blue Swan, thank you. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully you guys are okay. Blue Swan, actually, I was planning to give you a call, but I was driving. So as soon as I will finish here, I'm going to give you a call. And thank you for coming in and share the love for it. And love you guys. Hopefully everything is okay with your mother and so on. And send kind of energy. And that will be it. Okay, guys. So let's share the love here. And you guys be loved. Okay? Just be loved. And let the inner peace work itself out.